love you.
Love you.
Hope you know that. You're going up on stage with me today, so be prepared for that. We got to wear our white shirts. Sorry, it's long sleeve, but
that's the only way we're wearing it up there, and then I'm taking it right back off.
I'm going to be tearing it up with you. So
they're wrinkly as fuck.
Yeah, we should get them out and shake them out. Are we moving those combos down into here now?
We're going to have to, because whenever these bobtails pulled in, I was going to just move them up to the yellow line and park them for a combo cut.
Yeah. Now I want to pull them in here and just pull everybody down into here. Does that work?
Yeah.
I'm going to start bringing all the trucks in here, all the new trucks that come in today, because this lot is full enough that when I go to get people out to the track tonight, I don't want to have to move everybody to get them out. And I have a good way to get everybody out right now, so I don't want to mess that up. And I don't want to park stuff too close to Reese, like we talked about last night. The more I looked at it, the more I'm like, this is for Reese. If I start putting stuff in their area, I'm going to mess that up. If I start putting stuff on the other side, I'm going to mess up getting into the track. I'm like, that's just going to be a mess. So I'm just going to start stacking everything down here.
Thank you for getting all the trucks registered.
Thank you.
We were trying to figure that out last night, but half of them were already partying and not in their trucks.
And I know most of them.
Yeah, I know.
So the ones that didn't have the signs in the windows, I just started searching them out. And when I found them, I was like, did you register? They're like, yeah, I registered, but I don't want to put my thing up there. He's like, I don't want to win.
Okay.
I just wanted to display. So, yeah. So that's good.
Good stuff.
Yeah. For the most part, most of our truckers, especially the ones that we know, they're all honest. Like, they're not trying to get nothing for free. So, yeah, they're doing good. Now, I knew it was going to be a pain, and I'm like, I know you guys don't know most of the guys in there, so I'm like, I tried to sort it all out last night, and then right as I was leaving, the last one I didn't see, I saw, and he's like, oh, yeah, I filled out the papers. We're good. So, for our winners, I'm sending them out first so they can get their victory lap in front of everybody.
And the other one that took my car, I'm thinking I'm going to have him stay and help me with it.
Okay.
So that you and I can talk, and I can talk to him too.
Okay, perfect.
So, do you want to talk about when he gets back so that he's here and knows the plan?
That'll be fine, yeah.
I'll come find you.
Just our 3 trucks. I think once the Jeeps and the bikes do their thing and they come up into Victory Row and take their pictures, I think they're just going to want to leave.
Yeah.
But our truckers, I'd like to get them out and do your 3-wide picture after the end.
Yeah.
I'll send everybody else out so we clear the lot out and get the majority of everybody out. Our winners will stick around. They'll want to stick around, so that won't be an issue.
Which is fine. If they want to do photo shoots and stuff, I get it. And honestly, it just helps promote it better for next year.
That's exactly what I mean. And it's good for the track, too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to get as much of the Atlanta Motor Speedway stuff in the back.
Cool.
He's going to let me keep our winners out on pit row until everybody else gets their laps done, so they got to drive past them. And then we'll get to send them out at the end to do some special shit.
And then we get to come out with the capo and do some specials.
I mean, I'm going to leave mine on fucking pit road.
All 3 of us are taking a lap.
Please, let me drive it.
No, we're all 3 going to take a lap in it.
That last one, I think we kind of read it different, the stand back 25 feet, because I get the whole display, but then I was saying I also took that as like the whole theme of just looking at the truck.
That's exactly it.
Just how rad.
That's exactly correct. That's what that class was.
That's a 25 feet.
Well, that's where that truck shines, right? So you can compare that stuff, and that's why I put that as a class, because nobody else does that either.
No, I think that was good.
So an overall clean 10 points. And then the other question I had was, Chase had brought it up. If I had added the in-between time, if we had changed it from 15 minutes to 20 minutes, do you think that would have been better, or do you think the 15 minutes was okay staying on schedule like that?
That's just a flip of a coin.
I just feel like 5 more minutes would have made a difference, because when we would come in here, we would be close to be getting done, and Becky's like, I got 4 minutes to get out there.
5 minutes would have been
And I feel like 5 minutes would have been just,
I would have taken the 5 minutes just to put some comments down at the bottom, because if everybody's looking at this and they're wondering, why did I get a 12?
Yeah.
You could have put a comment down.
And that's what we were
there
talking
and
about if we do it next year. I think you said that. We'd spend a little more time on comments.
Because I know you took a lot of notes yesterday.
But I think you could still keep it the same amount of time, just put more time for the judges, like in between, and even less time on the judging of the truck.
Thanks to you guys, we get to add a working class next year.
It'll
be a different set of judges.
Thank God.
The categories are going to be different. They won't have the customization because they don't need it in the working class, right? I feel like that's unfair to judge them on customization when they're working it every day. The rules will be different. I will get to rewrite a whole new set of rules. Yay!
There was some nice trucks out there in the. Some out here.
I think the customization
I think
should
custom-
be dropped off that.
Yeah, I think it should be included.
Because
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
We included, like, Rico's
Yeah.
working deck plate is custom.
Like
I'm glad I said something because honestly, I was going to drop that
I would
class
do
off.
Well, see, like, I don't know if you know,
His
but
overinflate.
his overinflate. Have you ever seen his overinflate on
I
there?
haven't gotten down there to look at it. He's told me about
He has
it.
an air actuator on his leveling valve.
That's what I have on mine.
And then he can hit it, and it makes it where it can. But like,
It
just-
pumps the air in
yeah.
it. And
But
yeah.
I gave it like I
know
took
what's
that in
right.
Let's see.
consideration for customization.
Well, then
Everybody's truck in that lot.
Then I'm going to leave that in there. I
Every
honestly,
single truck in your lot out there is customized.
Yeah. I mean, these are all customized.
I'll have to change the
Certain
wording in that
benefits.
customization
Yeah.
though, because I feel like at the working class, it doesn't have to be something you didn't buy off a shelf,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like it can be a bolt-on part and,
And
stuff
that's
like
and
that.
that.
At 4 o'clock, maybe 3:50. Try to meet up by the stage. I want to take you guys up with me. I want you guys to be able to go with to hand them all to
You said 350?
the top 3. We are waiting on the Huey helicopter to come drop some golf balls in that little pin out there. Somebody's ball, if it lands in that cup, is going to get $10,000, and the next 2 closest ones are going to get $5,000. All sponsored by one of our sponsors here at the show. So. It's gonna be pretty amazing. All the money goes to Wreaths Across America to put wreaths on National Cemetery headstones. I can hear them coming.
Look at it.
Choo-wee.
What do we do if 2 balls land in the hole?
They've got the
It's-
hole measured out, so it'll stack 3 balls up the top.
So the bottom
first,
one will get
second,
it.
Third.
They all landed right on target. How cool is that?
How is this show?
Okay, our official judges.
Every person that used to compete in the old national championship, most of them are here competing in the new national championship with new trucks or different ones. Every one of them has said this has blown the old one out of the water.
I'm glad to hear that. And this is their first time doing
Yeah,
this.
it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
It's only going to get better. So at 7:30, I got to have you getting escorted out to wave the checkered flag, because at 7:30 I'm going to start working the front 3 out. Once those front 3 go, we'll have three semis, 3 Jeeps, 3 semis, 3 motorcycles, 3 semis. And once those ones are done, you can come down and you'll be good. I'm glad you're doing it though. I really truly am. When they come around and cross, we're gonna park them on the start-stop line so we can catch you and David in the picture.
Okay.
And like I said, all week, all I've heard is how involved you are in everything. And when we were talking about who's gonna wave the checkered flag, everybody's like, Evan, you gotta go do it. I'm like, no, this isn't mine. This is yours.
Yeah.
I said, I want Marcy to do it if she'll climb the ladder and do it.
Oh, sure.
I said, I want her up there. And then they're like, she's 80 even?
Yeah.
And I'm like, is she gonna do it? They're like, oh, listen, she's the most able-bodied woman you'll ever meet in your entire life. She'll climb that ladder without a doubt. I said, okay. Because I didn't get a chance to meet you beforehand, but now I see you.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah.
So the trucks, the trucks you're talking about, those beautiful trucks that just compete.
Yep.
Now, those trucks are not working trucks.
So
Most of them.
the crazy part is yeah, some of them don't. But most of them that I've selected to come down here do. So if you want to walk this way a little bit, I'll show you which ones do and which ones don't. This pink one over here,
Yep.
that one came all the way down from Canada. That's a retired show truck. That one was built in 97. It showed from 97 to 2000, and it retired in 2000. I personally went to Canada to invite him down. The guy pulled it out of his barn to bring it down here for the national championship all the way from Ontario, Canada.
Beautiful.
The gray one here is from Wisconsin. That one doesn't work that one was built strictly for show. The guy has a fleet of trucks. He wanted something cool to represent his business and take showing and have some fun with. So they built that one to bring out. This purple one here, he runs from Ontario, Canada to Kentucky every week. Puts on minimum 2,800 miles every week. It's still as beautiful as it is, right?
What does he haul?
Steel coils. So they haul one load down, one load back so that they don't get caught interstating, right? The red truck, that one is strictly for show truck. If you go over there, it's got a huge stereo on the inside, and it's built to be amazing. This gold one here, the cab over, the Kenworth, that one actually they just put on the road. They built it this year for the Louisville, the build-off part of the Louisville show, and now he's put it on the road and started working it. The blue and green one here, Don Wood, he built that for show, but that's a retired work truck. It's got, I don't remember how many million miles it's got on it, but he rebuilt it to its glory that it is now and retired it as a work truck. He'll still take it out on sunny days and work it once in a while, but that's pretty much it. The little blue one here, the little blue Freightliner,
I love that.
his name is Rico. He literally came here from Cuba on a raft. And when I say on a raft, I don't mean that jokingly, I mean it physically. Him and his buddies built a raft, put a little trolling motor on, and came across the ocean to get here. And he came in, he got his feet dry, which is what they had to do. That was, if you got caught at sea, you went back and went to prison in Cuba. But he got his feet dry, and he got his work visa, and then turned it into a green card. And he drives that one minimum 3,000 miles a week, minimum. The black and blue one there, that one was built strictly for show. A guy built it. These people here ended up purchasing it and rebuilding it to try to make it even better because it wasn't doing so well at the shows. They're trying to get it to be better at the shows. And then the brown one next to it there, that's our final truck of the limited mileage part. A company named Tyler Vanderswag in Iowa. They built that for a customer, and the customer built it as a sunny day show truck. It's a really, really nice truck, and he only drives it in good weather, and he still pulls loads with it all summer long.
Getting a break the last day or two?
I got a couple today. They let me ride on the track in the pace car, so that was pretty neat. Levi's my right-hand man. And Lauren here, she does all my media. This is Marcy, she's the owner.
Carefully assembled by skilled craftsmen. And back by trusted
You don't mind being on video, do you? Okay. I was like, this one's an important conversation. I hope you catch this one.
No, this has been very nice. And of course, Reese Across America is
such a great charity.
such a great charity.
Pleasure.
Really great meeting you guys. Thank you.
Job well done.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Takes an army to make it happen.
Evan is a veteran of truck shows. We see him almost every weekend somewhere, putting together a good show. We absolutely, positively could not have done this show without Evan and Levi's help. Thank you, guys. He took care of everything from laying out the show to the judging. I sat in on the judges meeting on Thursday. Could have not been any more professional. He did a wonderful job. So without further ado, here's Evan. Let's hear the results of the Elite Truck Competition.
Thank you, Bill. I'd like to start this off by saying thank you to everybody that was a part of this. I'd like to thank the Bennett family of companies, Marcy Taylor, David Lowry, who's been good to Levi and I all the time, the Taylor Foundation, Atlanta Motor Speedway, and all their sponsors. A special thank you to Kim Snyder for helping me pull out some stops to do some cool stuff tonight. Big thank you to Polly Trotter for always having my back no matter what I need. Big thank you to our big sponsors, MHC Kenworth, Mack Trailers, and last but not least, thank you to Lee Gentry for trusting me to do all this. I'd also like to take a second to thank all the Bennett employees that were here this weekend. Every single one of them I have met has been more than gracious to myself and my crew and has gone out of their way to make sure that we have had a great time on our side and a great event on your side. Thank you also to our competitors. As you guys saw, the front 9 trucks here were what we called our elite division. They're limited mileage, there's some working trucks mixed in, but they're all people that we invited down to what I'm calling revitalizing the National Championship show. The National Championship used to be in Dallas. And with a number of conversations we had with guys over the years, we missed the camaraderie and the friendship and the fellowship that came with all that. And last night, the red truck right over here, Casey Connery, had his stereo blaring. And if you went behind it, you would have seen every single one of the 9 competitors breaking bread. They had pizza, drinking, hanging out, partying, having a good time. I heard guys joking about who was winning today and who was gonna cry when they went home. It was amazing to see everybody having a great time. That's the part I missed about the national championship. I actually had to walk away for a little bit. I got a bit emotional and I didn't want Donnie picking on me. But I also have to say a big thank you to Levi and Lauren. She's right down here. Levi's my right hand, always there for me. He's always got my back. And Lauren, I wouldn't get any media if it wasn't for her. We had a total of 78 trucks in this lot, which I always say is great for a first show. Minimum 50 is always a bonus. 9 of them were our national championship competitors. I want to give a special thank you to all of our national championship competitors for cleaning and representing like the black tie affair that I had hoped it would be. I'd like to thank our judges for taking the time out of their busy lives and businesses and homes to be a part of one of the hardest judging groups I've ever seen in a long time. I'd like to take a second to recognize them and their businesses and thank them for their time and consideration to our craft. First one is Dane Nelson. Dane is the bug shield guy, for those of you that know. And if you don't know, he didn't invent the bug shield, but he has perfected it. They are classy bug shields. We want to thank him for coming out from Winchester, California. Our next judge is Chase Shiver. As it turns out, it's not Shivers, it's Shiver. From RLK Services, he's the visor guy. He didn't invent the visor, but he definitely perfected it. He is from right here in Camilla, Georgia. Our next judge is Mike Domino, Woods Rod and Custom. He's the guy that painted my cab over. He's won Best of Paint at Louisville. He's also the guy that only paints with a mop and bucket, with a dirt floor, a squirrel cage, and a rocket heater. Come all the way out of Freeport, Pennsylvania. I would like to take a second to thank Semi-Casual for sponsoring our celebrity that came to judge for us. His name is Alex Laughlin. He's an NHRA driver. Also can see him on Street Outlaws, and an overall drag racer out of Texas. We thank him for coming out here and throwing a different eye and a different perspective on everything. And last but not least is Adam Kimball from ALK Enterprises. He's been building trucks that have belonged in this front row, but won't put them in there because he thinks they don't belong in that front row. And he's from right here in Cumming, Georgia as well. And I know I said last but not least, but that's only because that was our judges. They had a handler the whole entire time, and I could not have stayed on time and on track without this lady. Her name is Becky Shiver. She, I'm pretty sure, handed out some spankings, and at least a couple slappings. The boys got their redness gone by now, but we thank her for keeping everybody on track. I'd like to ask one person from each one of our 9 trucks, if you guys could come up front here. I want to have one representative from each of the 9, if that's all right. You guys can go down. Yep. Sorry I'm putting you guys all on the spot, but I'm going to send our judges down here and Levi down. Levi's going to hand out your score sheets. Along with your score sheets, something that I don't think has ever been done at another truck show is you will also be getting photos for constructive criticism to help you get better. Everybody from first place to last is going to have some photos in there, and all the score sheets have notes. Truck number 1 over here came from Canada. The guy's name was Doug. He's right down here in front on the left. Truck number 2 is Bauer, right over here, the dump truck. Number 3 also came out of Canada, is Daryl. Number 4 is Casey Connery, the red Kenworth over here. Number 5 is Wyatt. He had the gold Kenworth. Number 6 is Don Wood, had the blue and green Peterbilt. Number 7 is Reiko. If you don't know Reiko, take the time to meet him. He will put a smile on your face, I promise you. Number 8 is Austin Kaiser. And number 9 is Tyler Vanderswag. I would also like to ask this year's first place Best of Show National Championship winner to either defend their title next year with an invitation ahead of time, or be our guest judge for the working class division of the National Championship show that we will get to do next year. That's right, I said next year, November 7th and 8th, right here at the same location. With all of our competitors, Levi's going to hand out these score sheets. I'm going to start 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place. I'd like to invite those places up here onto the stage. The rest of you, Levi's going to hand you all your score sheets. I have the judges standing behind you guys. If everybody could shake hands on their way out, I want everybody to leave the same way they came. Nervous, anxious, and smiling yet. Without further ado, 3rd place goes to Tyler Vanderswag with Elton Weck, Peterbilt 2379, truck number 9. Judges, go that way. Hold on, Tyler. Go down to the end down there so they can catch you. The judges, go down to that end. Second place goes to Casey Connery, A&N Transport 2008 Kenworth W900L, never satisfied, truck number 4. And first place goes to Don Wood, DSD Transport 2003 Peterbilt 379, high maintenance, AKA Paris. There wasn't a single person in this front row that I didn't think belonged in this front row. I want to thank you guys one last time. I can't thank you guys enough. I was not going to call it never satisfied. I was going to call you runner-up, but I figured it was too soon for that. Or I was going to say I should call you could stop, but can't stop.
Gonna get these guys lined up for a photo back there for
Yep.
that guy?
Yep.
All right, you guys line up just a little bit outside the podium here. If you can
slide on.
Yeah, there you go. Can I get you to lift those massive trophies for like a heartbeat? Yeah, okay. Get ready, Tim. These
Donnie.
things are heavy.
There you go.
Here. I gotta go over here? Where am I going? Holy smokes.
Is that easier?
Yeah. That's tough to hold down. Hold that trophy up, guys. 1, 2, 3, in the back by the guy in the red. Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, buddy. That's not supposed to do. Congratulations, buddy. No, thank you.
Thank you, Evan, Bill, Polly, David Lowry for helping put on
2 shows in a row now. That beats me every time.
Absolutely. Round of applause.
So you guys are getting cash. So hang on.
Patriotic Truck
Congratulations. Pleasure to meet you.
Appreciate the hospitality.
It's cool to see.
Thanks for sure. It's top show.
Super cool to see them scorecards.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I don't want to take time, but I would like to say that I've been to a lot of shows, and I've won a lot of big shows, and this one means a lot. Like, it's top 2. I mean, I'm so excited for the idea that you guys have, bringing this back, and the energy that you guys have. You guys are going to go places. Like, this lot is not going to sustain for 3 years. I guarantee you. It will not.
This show is unreal.
We will have to move the golf ball drive.
You're going to need more parking, so plan for that for sure.
So
Coming back.
I have to.
you're gonna defend your title?
Absolutely. I'll let you know.
Yes. Yes. No, we'll keep bringing trucks. This is awesome.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
I'll get out
Thank
of
you, thank you, thank you, guys.
No, thank y'all.
You sure you don't need no help? I know you can carry it.
Yeah.
You are so.
Thank you for making this
So
happen.
awesome.
Mr. Lee Gentry, the executive.
I'll tell you what an amazing experience this has been. Thank all my competitors because you guys are all a class act. Every one of you deserve to win, and unfortunately that's just not how it goes. But I can't take this, so I'm going to donate it back to you guys. Yeah!
Hey, Johnny! You're a good dude, Donnie. I don't care what everybody else said about you. Now for some fun tonight.
Yes.
Let's get it out on the track.
I'm ready to take the shirt off.
Me too.
I'm ready to take the shirt
Ready to put my jersey back on. These things are hot. I'm gonna take you in. I'm gonna set up my camera, and then I'll let you set up your. I'll let you set up your camera first where you want it.
Oh.
And then I'll set myself up somewhere where I'm out of your way. I want you to get the photos you want. You're my main. You're my main focus. Yes.
You're the man.
I know you're gonna want a shot without me or any of my people in it. So I'm gonna get you over there, let you pick your spot.
Okay.
And then you're gonna tell me where I'm gonna be out of your way, but I can still get a decent shot. Okay. And then I'm gonna take our media people out there so they can get videos and stuff. So I want to keep you. I want to make sure you're getting clean shots.
So we're gonna want to do an actual still photo.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get it set up? Or do you have any idea?
We have a few shots that we want to get. The track, Kim, she wants us to do. They had a three wide win. So what we're gonna do with our top three, we're gonna do at the end, right? But in the beginning, we're just gonna pull them up, stop them, take a quick shot, send them back out for a lap, and then I'm gonna bring them back into pit row. The second one, I'm gonna send him out for a quick lap, put him in pit row. The third one, send him out, stop him on there, take a quick shot, send him out for pit row. I'll let you line up those three. But I'm gonna take all of my elite truckers and I'm gonna send all of them out on one lap together. And then I'm gonna bring them all back for a group photo with Donnie, then Casey, then Vanderswag. And
That makes sense. We're not using the golf cart.
Where'd Jacob go? Jacob!
we are setting up to run semis on the track. So I'm trying to find camera setting that I can run while they're moving. So had to.
Evan. Hey, we're gonna take a picture on Evan's truck. Everybody can this way. We all gonna do it.
I think it'd be fun.
You're gonna get run over here. We went to the park.
Wait till he
Everybody came for the picture. Yes, sir.
Do that.
You
How was that?
Together.
I wasn't expecting that.
It's way worse in the car than it is the truck. Ain't it?
It's way cooler in the car.
Yeah.
What'd you think,
no,
buddy?
I wasn't expecting her to we came in.
Listen to that.
She sings. That fucker runs good. Tell him to tell Levi to stop on the start-stop line.
Oh, that would be awesome. Is Levi driving?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm waving.
Get out of it.